YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy APFC for all Arsenal content related, but not exclusively so. Just before I continue, I want to apologize for the quality, the sound quality perhaps of this video. I don't have my microphone on me today, but I still wanted to put a video out for you guys, so my apologies for that. The video today is going to be talking about a couple of players that are linked to leaving or have left Arsenal Football Club. Been very quiet, generally speaking. However, looks like there's finally some good news because the first player I wanted to talk about was Shokradin Mustafi. Might be set finally for a move away from Arsenal. Now, there's been a lot of speculation since Mustafi had hired a new agency. I discussed that in my transfer update video yesterday, so please go check that out if you haven't checked that out already. He's got a new agency, and now there's all these transfer talks that this agency is having discussions with, first of all, Galatasaray. Mustafi has been linked to a move to Turkey. He does have Turkish roots. The last window it was Fenerbahce. The talk now is that Galatasaray are interested in signing him this window. There's also been talk that Inter Milan are interested in Mustafi's services. Now, I did say in my video yesterday that you could look to keep Mustafi based off our injury concerns at that centre-back area, saying that if there is a club that's willing to take Mustafi this window, this could be the perfect opportunity. There has been talks that we've been trying to get rid of him every window since we signed him. Apparently, that's the news that was coming out last transfer window. There was reports about that. If that is the case, we need to get him off the books now. I think Mustafi is on around 100k salary a week. Not a salary, a weekly wage, which is, well, based off his performances, he's grossly overpaid. So if the opportunity presents itself to get rid of him, please do so. We have been trying to get rid of him for so long. I would be happy to let Mustafi go if we have somebody else coming in as a centre-back. He's not a starting centre-back as it is. He's usually played in Europa League this season. He played against Chelsea, and we all know how that went. Poor defending for the second goal, which ultimately helped Chelsea rob us with the 3 points for that game. They ended up taking all 3 points back to Stamford Bridge. Never rated him. I think he's been our worst ever signing, actually, based off the money that we spent off him. 35 million 3-4 years ago is probably the equivalent of 70 million or so in today's market. Off he goes, bring another centre back in, and that will be that with Mustafi. He's a player that frustrates me, so let's hope he is gone by the end of this window. Another bit of news that has come out is that Emil Smith-Rowe has joined Huddersfield on loan. I personally think that's a very good move. Smith-Rowe reminds me a lot of Aaron Ramsey when he was a young player at Arsenal. I actually think he could be, if all goes to plan, a better player than Aaron Ramsey. At that age, Smith-Rowe seems to want to take games by the scruff of the neck more. He hasn't really been in the best form this season. When he first came into the team last year, he was surprising a lot of Arsenal fans with the quality of his performances and how composed he was in the midfield. This year, he did play that game, I think, against Bournemouth. Things didn't really work out well for him. In other games that he's played this season, he's tend to go missing. He's looked a little bit cautious, timid on the ball. And I think that's probably because he's a little bit out of his depth right now. He just needs that bit of game time at a lower league club. Huddersfield, who just went down last season, it's a perfect move for him to be able to get game time. I do rate him. I do think he has a future at the club. We seem to have a bit of a difficulty at centre midfield. I'd like to see Smith-Rowe come in the near future, particularly if Ceballos ends up going back to Real Madrid. He may be more involved next season if we don't look to sign a centre mid, although I do think we desperately do need a creative midfielder either this window or next window. But it is a good move for him. He needs that experience. Huddersfield is a good place to start. They tend to play attacking football over the last few years. So let's see how things go for him. We need these young players to be getting game time, and this is the perfect opportunity for him. just wanted to do a quick video anyway, guys. There's not really a lot of other news happening. Please keep in mind that I will be doing a video tomorrow to review the Arsenal versus Crystal Palace game. I will also be doing a transfer update if there is any relevant news coming through, so please keep your eyes peeled for that. If you haven't seen my previous videos that I did about Matteo Guendouzi and a preview of today's game, please go check it out. This is APFC for all Arsenal content, but not exclusively so. Thank you for watching, guys. I look forward to hearing from you soon.